Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's snash.diko, your one and only soul sister. I'm back with another video, and this is your highly requested video, The Habits of the Rich. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, and if you are a returning savvy, welcome back and thank you so much. So I do want to mention that I am not a financial advisor. I will just be speaking off of the experience that I have worked in a financial institution for over 5 years, and I'm giving you the insight on how the rich do things. Okay, and I will be dropping bombs towards the end of this video, so make sure that you watch until the end. Okay, so the first thing that I want to mention about how the rich, the wealthy do things is to ask yourself, do you have a routine? You need to ask yourself, what's the plan for the day? What's the goal for the day? What am I waking up for? What is the purpose? Now that's how you get to establish a routine, because here's the thing about wealthy, rich people is that their time is money. Okay, their time is money. They know where to invest their energy. So if you wake up distracted, chances are you're not going to achieve anything out of your day. So it's important to know what is it that you are trying to achieve out of your day. So this means that you get into the habit of breaking down your goals into smaller goals so that you are able to achieve them. This is why the wealthy always have goals. Wealthy people have a daily goal, a weekly goal, a monthly goal, a yearly goal, 5-year goal, 10-year goal. So these are the habits that we need to get to if we are trying to get wealthy. Are you goal orientated, or do you have a plan of how things are going to go about in your life? If you do not have a routine, there are nil to zero chances that you're going to achieve your goals, or you're going to get the type of success that you're looking for. Another thing that you need to know about the wealthy, the rich, is that they own everything. Well, not everything, but like they own a bunch of things. Okay, so if your plan is trying to achieve financial freedom, what you need to know about the wealthy, the rich, is that they invest. I would highly suggest that you get into the habit of buying shares. Even if it's a share for 2 rand, 1 rand, go on easy equities, invest in your first share. Take your 200 rand that you would usually spend on lunch, buy a share in a company that is selling shares, and it's always best to go for the cheaper shares if you're new in the game, the low risk shares. Teach yourself, or like just do research on how you can invest on different shares. And if you know of any other websites where we can purchase shares, please do comment down below on the comment section so that we can all get into buying shares, attaining financial freedom, because we need to build a community where we help each other become successful. The third one that I want to mention is that the rich do not save money. Rich people don't save money. Rich people are into investing money. They're into sending their money to go work for them. They will probably get a financial advisor that will advise them on what is it that they can do with their money. They don't save for the sake of saving. They always have accounts where money can bear interest, right? So whether that be a money market call account, or like whatever that can actually double what they put in, that's what they are focused on. They don't have accounts where you save money and you get a 1 rand at the end of the month. Rich people aren't into that, and I think that's another thing that we need to get into, that there is no point in having, like, let's say a savings account that's going to give you 1 rand or 2 rand at the end of the month, whereas you can invest your money in let's say an account that's going to triple your money, whether it be buying cryptocurrency, whether it be I don't know, buying shares, but whatever it is, just don't have your money laying on a savings account unless that savings account is for like an emergency fund for when something happens. So my suggestion would be that if you're going to save, have a goal that you are saving money to invest in an asset. For instance, if you maybe going to buy a car, to maybe start a transport services, or maybe you're going to build a home or a house that you're going to rent out, or maybe you're going to buy like shares or stock for a company. That's what you can actually do with money. Don't just save money for the sake of watching it grow in your account, whereas it's not even bearing interest. Because what's the point? I mean, we're all trying to get financial wealth, and we want to be money savvy. We want to be really smart with what we do with our money. The fourth one that I want to mention is that the bank is not your friend. I'm sorry to say it. The bank is not your friend. Okay, hear me out. Now, what happens is that you have 10,000, right? And you're like, oh, I don't know what to do with this money. Let me rather invest it in a 32 days notice account. You put that money in a 32 days notice account, it's probably going to earn 2 rand by the end of the month. What have you made? Meanwhile, the bank took that money to invest in other things to make more money for itself. Now, how do we start thinking like the banks so that we can beat the system? I am all for beating the system. I am all for beating the matrix, because it's been beating us for the longest time. And right now it's our time. This is why when we go into, corporate, when we go into these workplaces, it's important to study each and everything that they do. Don't just go to work for the sake of working. Go and learn something that's going to empower you, that's going to bring value into your life, okay? So now, what I would advise is that the youth of today, can we get into stokvels? Can we get into stokvels? Like, if we're going to probably, let's say, contribute on a monthly basis 1,000 rand or 5,000, we put that money in our stokvel account. What we do is that we become young mashonisas on the low, because there's always going to be a black market. Let's face it, there are risks involved. So when you do it, just be careful, right? Just know that there will be a risk involved. Well, with each and every business, actually, there are risks involved. Life is a risk. Life on its own is a risk. So whether it's a risk that you're going to take, you and your friends, it's up to you. But you just need to know what risks are involved, and you just need to try and find a way to minimize the risks, right? Now, if you put your money all together and you have your clients that borrow money, and when they return that money, they return it with interest, right? Now you have more than what you have put in your what? Your stokvel, right? When you have a goal, you know that by December, this is how much I have earned, and now I'm gonna take that money and put it into something, whether it's shares, whether it's an asset, whatever plan you have that's going to put you a step closer towards your financial goal or your financial freedom, right? You need to find the best ways that we can make stokvels work for us, right? And it's just so much to invest in South Africa right now. We have agriculture. What else do we have? We have the water business. I think that's a very lucrative business. We have the hair business, lucrative. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. And what else? Building block of flats, property, that's not going anywhere. It's still going to be here for, I think, the next 100 years to come, So if we can get into that as youth, What conversations are you having with your friends? Like, are you guys sitting down and saying that, listen, this is how much I earn, this is how much I want to save, so if we start the stokvel, we can do A, B, C, and D, and out of that we can maybe build like this block of flats, we can purchase a fuel station, you know. We need to start having powerful conversations with our friends and not just drink alcohol, you know. And those are the habits of the rich, you know. When they get together, they discuss business, you know, like how they can make money work for them, you know. And surround yourself with those type of people that don't get bored talking about money, people that don't get bored talking about businesses. I think I've had friends where they just really get bored by, you know, business ideas, and it's like we couldn't be friends for long because there's a certain type of energy that I want to surround myself with. Another one that I want to mention is surround yourself with well-connected people that are smarter than you, people with more money than you, people that are well-connected, because we must always remember that your network is your net worth, right? Now, if you're going to hang around people that don't actually bring value into your life, how are you going to achieve your financial freedom? Because at the end of the day, whether we like it or not, we as human beings, we are easily influenced, you know. Well, not actually easily influenced, but whatever is around you will influence you. You are the books you read, you are the TV programs that you watch, you are the type of food that you eat. So everything that is around you and that you consume will influence how you move in life. So be extra careful with who you associate yourself with, and don't even care if people are going to say, oh, who does she think she is? Don't care about those things. You focus on yourself, because one thing we are not doing this year is we are not asking for permission to be successful. Okay, we are going to have audacity and be unapologetic with the things that we want. All right, so make sure that you are getting into spaces where there's the type of people that you want to surround yourself with. Make a conscious decision to go into those spaces so that you are able to network, so that you are able to get to know people. Make sure that everything that you do is strategic and goal orientated. And that's what rich people do all the time. Like, they have secret societies, they have bowling clubs, they have golf clubs. It's no coincidence. It's because they want to be around the type of energy that they are trying to embody, right? So if you think you're gonna hang at some place where there's randoms and the conversation is not connecting and it's not the type of conversation that you want to have anyway, why waste your time? Like, honestly, why waste your time hanging around spaces that are not going to add value into life, that are not going to bring that financial freedom, that are not going to put you onto the next level of your life? Why? Just don't waste your time like that. Time is money. You must always remember that. And the last one that I want to put out there, y'all know me for this: meditate. Meditate tiny, because y'all are stressed as hell. And what I want to tell you is that rich, wealthy people, they meditate. Meditate, even if it's 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 minutes a day. Make sure that you meditate, because you're going to work on your mental state, and there is nothing that can come out of a chaotic mindset. There is nothing that can come out of a chaotic mental state. So make sure that you work on that by meditating, by reading the right books, and by just centering yourself. Give yourself 5 minutes at the end of the day and breathe in. Whew. And breathe out, and relax your mind, relax yourself. That's where the messages are going to come to you. That's when the business ideas are going to come to you. That's when the ideas of what spaces to go to are going to come to you. And this is what people don't like to talk about, is that meditation can contribute so much to your success, so much to your life, that it's just amazing. And it's just a simple thing to do. It's just basically sitting down with yourself in silence, doing breathing exercising, and not think so much, and just relaxing your mind. So that meditation practice, it's vital. Do it, get into it ASAP. So if you did like the video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, and let's continue with the conversation. And let me know if you actually want a part 3. I can do that. I still have so much to share. It's crazy. So yeah. And I just want to thank you guys for subscribing, because the number of my subscribers have been going up and the engagement has been going up. I thank you for your likes, I thank you for your comments, and I thank you for subscribing, and I thank you for sharing my videos. You know, it means so much to me. Let's grow this channel, because listen, you are getting early access to just the beast mode of me, you know, giving you gold, giving you the information that's going to improve your life. So this channel is going to become a community where we improve our lives, where we go for what we want, where we just become the best version of ourselves. So just don't miss out on that opportunity. Share the video so that, you know, people can also get access into, you know, being inspired and being motivated, and, you know, just getting good information that is going to uplift their lives. All right, and that is it for the video. Iyabulela intombi yasemaXesibeni, omamune, ombathane, omachaya. Until the next video, thank you. One thing about me, I surround myself with boss chicks. I want to send a huge shout out to Aviwe Sekeleni for launching her business again. The name of the business is Silky Softy, and you can check it out on Instagram. They sell the most amazing quality hair. Don't forget to follow the page and flood her with orders, please and thank you.